He's turned to take center stage as we've got a wild card matchup on tap between the Washington Redskins and the Carolina Panthers. Win or go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the... end zone for a touchback. Time running out here on the play clock. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Double. Let's go yellow.
Slam.
Slot.
Switch.
Tiger.
Safe.
Now a handoff looking right. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Luke Kuechly combines speed, intelligence, toughness, puts it all together. It makes plays like one we just saw there. He may not be a big-time blitzer, but, boy, he knows how to pursue straight ahead and make plays in the run game.
Shift together here from the D-line.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
In motion left, that's Crowder. Here's Smith. Dancing to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Reed. That goes for a gain of 31.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Whip.
Let's go. Gun. Set. Fire, DD.
Tight dog.
Let's go yellow.
A handoff as they run the counter play. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's second down.
Tight end right.
Tiger.
4 down. Alert.
Slot.
Check 26.
50.
Play clock winding down. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Switch.
And down inside the 40 to about the 38. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
SOS.
Joker. Run.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Guilt trip is here.
Ready.
Mike 55.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. 3rd and 2, Smith.
Motion.
Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Even after more than a decade in the league, Smith still one to account for with his legs as he picks up a first.
Strong right.
Let's go.
4 down.
Tiger.
Now a first down throw. It's Smith.
Ship.
And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Double.
Alert 3.
Ready.
59 Mike. Check. 59.
Let's go yellow.
On deck, punt.
Double.
Shift. Watch the shift.
And the wide out in motion. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. 9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1.
Play.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short.
Hey,
Ready.
Hey,
back up.
Check.
Now a for Pirine. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches.
Check three. Hot. Run! Get there.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Set. 12. 12. Let's go, yellow.
Kill.
They snap it to Smith. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up 1st and goal. 1st and goal from the 5.
Check safety. Ready.
Check 55 to Mike.
Tiger.
55 to Mike.
They let the fullback play and take him home. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
Run.
And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on.
Double tight. Hey, boys, we got 4 down.
Wide 80. Regular.
Check 31.
Regular.
Check 3.
Right.
Ball spotted at the 4. It's 2nd and goal. A big hit.
Hey, watch that.
Knocked down sideways at the 2-yard line. And give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Last stop.
Double.
Tiger.
Down.
Stand up.
Left. Let's go.
Bang.
I said.
Kill.
They'll need to get the play off quickly.
Big edge.
And they give this time to the tailback. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal.
Oh, Brandon, that was a big play by the defense to keep him at the end zone on 3rd down. So there's an early decision to be made here, isn't there? I know that 3 is awfully tempting, but I'd pull on my big boy pants right now, and I'd go for it.
Get him, boys.
They've already gone for it and made it once on this opening drive. They're going to try it again on 4th down. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They converted once earlier on this opening drive, but now comes a big test. 4th and goal.
Hey, gun.
Lucky.
Wide 80. I said. Regular. Grade 15. Grade 15.
Under 10.
Tiger. 50.
Ship.
I said on.
Ship.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Dustin Hopkins now for the Redskins field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Hopkins' kick is good. And it's 3-0 as the Redskins strike first. So they get 3. They were hoping for 6. An unlucky number 13 play drive.
Well, you go to the sideline after putting 3 points on the board, happy but you wanted to be ecstatic. You wanted to have 6 on the board. On the opposite sideline, though, the defense, I think they're high-fiving each other, only giving up 3 after letting them run that much offense.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And some space here. Accelerating, and off he goes. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. 76 yards. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. They got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
Gano out to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that.
Super toe.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Back live, Charles Davis to my right. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Redskin football to begin quarter number 2. They face a 2nd and 7 to start things out.
Kid 21, kid 21.
12.
Check.
Block.
Check.
Check.
Now Smith breaks through the contact. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Shift. Hot.
Slot.
Woo.
Hey, slot.
Smith on first down. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
Twin left.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
12. Let's go.
Switch.
Great 15.
Check 9.
Regular.
In motion, the tight end Reed.
Yes.
They run the counter now on first down. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Hey, back up.
Hey, turn it up.
Yellow. Set. Hey, slot. Regular.
Now they try the right side here. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Panthers. He's at the 50. The 40. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. So the turnover forced and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone runs. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
About 3 yards there to the 27.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Watch left. Tight end to the left, tight end left.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll lead here to a third down.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not really a successful play.
They'll try and pick it up in McCaffrey. And brought down, but the juke, the very nice juke, gives him the first down yardage there. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on first and 10. Handed off to McCaffrey, and he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Come on now.
Hey.
They'll try the air now with Newton. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Hey, check.
Yellow.
59.
Great 15.
After the interception, here's Smith. Completes it right side to Dodson. 20. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Watch tight end. Tight right.
You're set. 180.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
4 down.
Check.
Check.
4 down. Good. 180.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Slam.
minutes to go here in the first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this.
Strong right. Strong right.
Ready?
Got one.
Newton on first down. They find some open field here. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Same result as last play, 14 yards and another first down. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
Back to throw, Newton. Steps away to his left. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
Do some.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Hey, watch left. Watch left.
Give a set.
From the gun, here's Newton. Forced out to his left. He's to the 10. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
First and goal here from the 9.
Tight ends on the Lucy. Tight ends on the Lucy. Tight ends on the Lucy.
Great. Eight.
We got 3. We got 3.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you do anything but run the ball behind us, you're crazy. They really moved it well on this drive, and they want to finish it off the same way.
And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Now the Panthers get set, 3rd and goal.
And the defense has to account for Cam Newton on this play.
They come out here on the ground. McCaffrey fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out, and the Redskins scoop it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We can come up with a lot of different explanations here. None of them are going to work. At the 1 yard line and coughing it up, no way.
You got to protect that thing like it's your firstborn.
Your firstborn, your secondborn,
your 10th
anyone.
Born.
It doesn't matter. Take care of the football. You're in a position to go in and score. At worst, you've given up a chance to get 3 points.
3 down. 3 down.
I said.
Following the fumble recovery, Smith. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Let's go.
Back.
Get line.
Watch twist. Watch twist.
I said I not. Double.
Check 49.
The final shot here before break. Smith.
Check 45.
In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC Wildcard matchup as we send you down to Orlando where we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Larry. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Second down following the run.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
We got set.
3 down.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up third and about 6.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
So they run it on second down. Now let's see what third down brings here for the offense.
Tight end's on the Ringo.
Out of the gun. Newton. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Ryan Kerrigan with a big-time sack on third down. And it'll be a loss of 7. Here's Michael Pilardi now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Now it's Crowder. Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it first and 10.
Watch it. Mike by 5. Mike by 5.
Let's go, yellow. Tight, slot.
On first and 10, Smith. Eluding the pressure right. On the catch, it's Crowder. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Check 37. Check 37.
They'll give it here to his running back. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Bus formation. Come on, boys, come on. Alert 86. Alert 86.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
So the offense has it first and 10.
Check the backer.
Great for team.
He's coming. Double up.
The play clock's running down.
Ready.
The backup, Brown Kelly, his first carry. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a second and 11.
Great 15.
Tight end to the right.
Let's go. Go. Ready.
Throwing is Smith.
Switch.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
The Redskins on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Double.
Check.
50.
Hot.
Great 15.
Kill. Check 13.
Time running out here on the play clock. Here's Smith. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Hey. We got three. 3 down.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Let's go, fellas. We got 4
And that's
down.
one of the few times they've been able to contain him. He's had a heck of a game, and maybe he's getting a little bit tired from how many times he's carried the ball. But I always think back to what all those old coaches say. The ball's not that heavy. Keep carrying it, kid.
10 yards still left on 2nd down.
Hey, we got tight left. Tight end's left.
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. Flushed out right.
Hot.
And the hit jarred it loose.
That's it, baby.
It's incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. The Panthers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Wake up.
Single.
Here's Newton.
He's checking crack.
Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
We got to stand up over here.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And no room that time. Getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
Hey, 17 George. Watch 17. Single. Slot.
Here's Newton. Escapes the sack. Dancing to his left. And he's got some space here. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
And they're just a couple of yards shy of a 1st down here on 3rd down.
He's tight right here. He's tight on the right.
Ready. 780.
3 down.
Newton. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. So just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
You got him.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Watch left. He's tight right there.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11.
Right. Watch tight. Tight end's right.
What is it? 88.
We got 3, fellas. We got 3.
20.
Safety creep.
And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11.
Going to 88. They're going to 88.
Ready? 180.
Single receiver, single receiver. Hey, you're on
Come
an
on
island
now.
over there. Single receiver.
A shotgun snap for Newton. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Three down.
Now Newton. Flush to his right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
What has not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete. But you're right, hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. And here come the Redskins now. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Yellow.
Hey.
Play clock winding down.
Watch out.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to fire one deep. He's got a man complete. And he will finally be taken down up at the 43. A huge play there for Washington. 41 yards.
Yellow.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Regular. Let's go.
Check three.
Regular. Let's go. Slot.
Shift.
Handoff looking right. He's got some breathing room. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield across the 45. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Run, go! You don't want no problems.
Double. Tiger. I said Tiger.
Check 24.
Set. Line 80. Yellow. Line 80.
Watch the ship.
12.
Hey, watch the ship.
Hey,
Watch the
Tiger.
ship.
50.
Alert flare.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they keep handing it to him.
Hey, gun.
Fresno.
Set. Line 80.
Tighten up. Go.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Here's Smith now on 2nd down. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Reed. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
The offense on third down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. They're looking at third and a few inches.
Stand up in.
Double.
Shift.
Check three.
12. I said wide 80.
Kill.
Ready. Wide 80.
Smith keeps it on the sneak. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line.
Double.
Wide.
Now they try the right side here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they lead in the 4th quarter, plays like that.
Yeah, it took a little more time off the clock, making him do it that way, didn't they?
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
I said 50.
On 2nd down, here's Smith. Complete. Richardson has it. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Hey, back up. 12.
Kill.
Smith now to throw. Caught on the right side, Reed. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. So this offense really needs to make something happen here late in the 4th with the football.
Great 15.
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Hey, back up. Let's go. Yellow.
Switch gears.
Let's go, yellow.
36.
50.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
I know you feel
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
3 down.
Great 15.
Kill.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this.
Double tight.
Tiger.
3 down. Hey, check.
Regular.
3 down.
Addison.
Check 1.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Boom! Yeah, baby!
And the seemingly endless drive continues.
Rush in.
Set. Wide 80. Tiger.
Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
He's back to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Regular.
Check 50. Check 50.
Regular.
Out, 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 out.
Ready. Wide 80.
Shift.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Oh, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense.
Switch.
They'll give it here to his running back. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there with time running out. And now the Redskins, if they hit the PAT, they will have the lead. So they're not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. And they have got the lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it.
Check, bunt sit.
Wake up. You're going to set. 180.
Watch one.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
Gun. You're going to
Shift,
set.
shift.
180.
He'll look to throw. It's hauled in by Torrey Smith. And he's brought down after a good gain. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Bunt sit. Watch
That's it.
Watch 88.
They'll look to throw.
Hey, let's get them home.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
Blitz.
Ball pops out. Incomplete. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Second down now after the incompletion.
Strong left.
You're going to set.
3 down.
180. Great.
Back to throw. Over the middle to Smith. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
watch tight. Tight end right, tight end right.
Now Newton.
Alert, alert. Three
On
down.
the catch, it's Jarius Wright. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So it all comes down to the right foot of Graham Gano. This to advance to the divisional round. And the kick is good. He got it. And it's official now. They're going to the playoffs. And losing in this wild card round, you know, they've got something to build on, though, for next year. But I don't know if they want to hear that right now.
Maybe not in the moment, but once they get away from it a little bit and they get to their off-season program, they'll start to talk about that. I like how you framed it. Building blocks, you know, building this program up. And one of my favorite coaches always talks about brick by brick, you build a program. And this is one of those bricks to build them towards the next season where they think they have a chance to advance farther in the playoffs.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaughan. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Panthers are winners here as we say so long from Charlotte.